Hey, what's going on YouTube? HeirOfGotham here, bringing you my review of Horizon Zero Dawn. In the background, you have an epic battle where I am fighting a flock of glint hawks. And as I think I'm almost done with the fight, I get attacked by some shell walkers. So watch me narrowly escape two different groups of enemies. Alright, so with that said, let me get into the review. So, Horizon Zero Dawn accomplished something that very few games can do. It kept me engaged for dozens of hours while shooting AI opponents. Normally, I'll skip the story mode with few exceptions like Uncharted, Halo, Super Mario, Legend of Zelda, and some of the older Assassin's Creed games, to name a few. With that said, I almost never attempt to get all the trophies or achievements that the game offers. Call it video game ADD, or perhaps even an addiction to pub stomping. In fact, the only PS4 game to date where I unlocked the Platinum Trophy was Call of Duty Ghosts, mostly because it was the only game I had when the PS4 first launched. And I was pretty bored. So for my Xbox 360, the last time I did 100% completion for my achievements was either on Mass Effect 2 or 3. So it's been a while. So when I tell you that I am currently 97% to completion on Horizon Zero Dawn, it means something. This game has thoroughly enveloped me into its lore. It has completely imprisoned me with its fighting style and overall artistic style. Is the game perfect? No, I wouldn't say that. It borrows a lot from games that came before it, like wall climbing from the Prince of Persia and Uncharted games, clearing up the fog of war by climbing the highest creature, like Assassin's Creed's viewpoints. And some of the platformer skills do need tweaking, like not having clearly defined jumping points in many of the areas, or a delay in the option for stealth kills and machine overrides that can give away your position or worse, get you killed. And without having the ability to rewind time like Prince of Persia, or some of the other games where you're able to save on the spot, unlike this game where you have to save at certain campfires, you do have to think out your moves way before you do them, which in my opinion make the game much more challenging and much more exciting. So we're not talking about issues like Assassin's Creed 3 or Division size glitches here. Most of the time they're minor issues. Rarely did it mess me up completely, and I never got stuck in an area that I couldn't get out of. No, with a few of the issues that this game still has, the game still shines bright. In fact, the game challenges you early on to acquire as many skills and weapons as possible. So much so that when I got to the last two dungeons, I found them to be slightly disappointing because I was already so conditioned to the challenge, and so that initial fear was gone. Thankfully, the random giant eagles, crocs, and gigantic badgers that would spawn and attack me kept me on the edge of my seat all the way through the last fight against the boss that requires you to be completely mobile. No spoilers here, I promise. The amazing story and incredible gameplay that Horizon Zero Dawn offers is a must-play, and a game that I hope has some story DLC before we have to wait for a sequel or two. With this game strictly being single player, the fact that I put so many hours into it when I do normally get bored from games very quickly speaks volumes for how amazing this game is, and I truly recommend this game for anybody that already owns a PlayStation, whether it's a PS4 or a PS4 Pro. And if you're considering getting the console, this is definitely a game that you want to purchase when you do so. In fact, I purchased the collector's edition, and I have no problem and have no regret spending the money to add a statue of Aloy to my collection. So with that said, guys, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. My final score on a new score system that I just created for this video, I'm gonna give this game 4.5 out of 5 golden skulls. That's right, official HeirOfGotham golden skulls. So 4.5 out of 5, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know if you would like to see other reviews for other story mode games that are coming up in the future. As you guys have seen on my channel, I am currently playing Zelda the Breath of the Wild, so if you would like to see a review of that one once I am near completion, I will gladly do so on that as well. And maybe even Mass Effect Andromeda, as I plan on getting that game sometime in the next week or so. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Give me some feedback in the comments section. Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of the points that I made, especially if you had a chance to play it. And let me know if you're considering buying or renting the game based off of my review. That would mean a lot to me. Alright, I'm going to let the gameplay flow in the background. Hope you enjoyed it. It's your boy HeirOfGotham signing off.